Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pickacard reading is mostly about what this person you're here for is saying about you. So it's more like, what do they say? Okay, it could also be what they think of you. Could be similar to it, but it's more like, what do I say to people if ever people were to talk about you, or I somehow started talking about you. You know, sometimes in conversation you start talking about somebody, which could be you, the viewer, as it could be people are talking about you, but overall what this person is saying connected to you. Okay, we're gonna try going more specific this time around, but I'm gonna be only using Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Alchemy cards. Okay, it looks like this. I will be using that. I have not shuffled it, so we're gonna shuffle that. And you have 6 piles. These days it's all 6 piles. So you have Ethereal Visions Tarot, that's pile 1. Vice Versa Tarot, pile 2. Night Sun, pile 3. Millennium Thoth, pile 4. Fountain Tarot, pile 5. And Hermetic Tarot, pile 6. Okay, so you have 6 piles. You can definitely choose with your intuition. If you don't really tap into that, you can definitely go with a lucky number, perhaps within those 6 numbers, or the number that you like the most, perhaps, could be. Okay, as it could be the vibe around the card, the first image, you know, like of the deck image, so I could show them to you in detail. Perhaps for some of you might need to see it. Practically all females, but the last one, it's this one also, Night Sun, and the Hermetic Tarot, more masculine. So if you're male here, perhaps it might resonate more if we go with Night Sun or Hermetic Tarot. If we're more feminine, females here, could go all the way from pile 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, so you can choose, as really it's not a female male concept. Every deck could represent either a man or a female. Okay, so be it you're a male or a female, you can choose whichever deck, the one that kind of captured your attention the most, or you can go with the one that's least, you know, attractive. That's why you're looking at it too. Okay, based on your mood, if you're in a good mood today when you're watching me or not, you can check them out. Okay, it could be romantic, as it might not be. Okay, it could be for business too, as it could be you did an interview, or you want to know how a group of people are talking about you, but this person is the leader of that group of people, you know. I don't know, guys. So varies from one pile to the other. Now you only take what resonates, okay? But sometimes also what does not could also be an element of truth. It's just that you don't see it, or you don't understand how we're going there. Okay, but I'm gonna be sure if it does not resonate, there will be certain verbs or like words I'll be using that people did mention to you, but you kind of were not absorbing them, or you were not receptive to it. Now when I'm saying those things, it's not, I'm not saying negative traits are important, or I want to kind of demotivate you, or I want to kind of like judge you to feel ashamed of yourself. No, not really. Okay, because as I mentioned, I embrace both shadow and light. I want to say that 1% is more connected to light energy. So let's say 51% I like to go light energy, 49% I like to go shadow. Okay, can go that way. And whatever I say, look at it in the form of self-improvement. Now, if you don't wish to know any of those things, or you don't want to work on those things, or you just didn't like what I'm saying, or it really did not make any sense, nobody has mentioned this to you, etc., you just discard it. Okay, it's as simple as that. I don't wish to cause anyone any type of pain. Okay, I just wish you to kind of, you know, be more aware of yourself, and kind of like if you want to work on yourself, perhaps it could be a reason to kind of be receptive to other types of, you know, characteristics that you will want to kind of embrace instead of not want to. Okay, let's say I'm saying something negative and you don't like it and you know that you have it. Okay, I'm not saying like punish yourself or feel ashamed or guilt trip over it. No, that's not what I'm saying. Just accepting somehow that your behaviors or your thought patterns or your emotional moods kind of guide you or bring you to a specific way you act with people that makes people recognize or, you know, categorize you to a specific like adjective. You're beautiful, you're graceful, you're arrogant, you're rude, you're frugal, those kind of tendencies. Okay, but then again, you have to understand that accepting them is just an act of self-love. Okay, it's not going into a negative energy of believing that people are not gonna like you. No, diversity makes everybody different, and that's what makes it interesting. Okay, if we're all similar to each other, we will not be able to tolerate each other. That's why diversity exists. Okay, like diversity, you know, like people having different types of characters. Okay, and in itself, it's a miracle. Okay, so we're gonna go more, you know, empowering here. No matter what I say, be it it's a good or a bad, you just take it. Okay, if you don't want to take it, you can definitely block it. It's in your hands. Okay, just because I said something to you and I'm reading tarot, okay, I don't really know how you act. I don't know you in person. I don't judge you. I don't see you. Okay, I don't recognize you technically. So don't allow a tarot reader that does not even know you, okay, hurt you like that. Okay, so just understand those concepts. It's just a reading. Okay, you can definitely give it some kind of importance or none at all, but it's always in your hands. I know the value of what I do. That's why I keep doing it, or I stop doing it, you know. So it varies, and that in itself is my karma. But you as the viewer, you should just learn with me to just be witnessing. Okay, like witness what I say, take what you need to take. What resonates, you take it. What doesn't resonate, you can kind of like have a question mark connected to it. It's up to you. Okay, you can discern as much as I can. Okay, you have more power in your life, more than you think. But then again, sometimes many people just give it to other people, the power over them. So it's you, how you feel comfortable. Sometimes people love it when other people take responsibility for them, and some people like taking responsibility. So varies from one person to the other. Okay, some people like to be reliable, some people hate to be relied on. They hate it when people put too much expectations on them, you know. So it varies again. So I think we're ready with the alchemy cards. Let us start. Okay, so if you want to like comment down below. Okay, it could help me on my channel, sharing it or giving impressions or commenting, even just like a namaskar or any symbol. Okay, be it it's good or bad, at the end of the day, YouTube will do whatever it wants to do with it. Okay, so overall, I like good energy. But then again, if you're not in a good mood, specifically now that there was the full moon eclipse, guys, remember just a little trick. Okay, if it's a full moon day, just remember that the energy is more intense. So if you are in a kind of like put yourself in a negative vibe, the day you wake up on a full moon day, you're gonna have a shitty day because you're putting yourself in a negative energy. Okay, so if you wake up with a good positive energy, your day will go better. So if you want to be more meditative, you can wake up with the intention of being more meditative, and from the day on, because it's a full moon day, the energy is enhanced in you. If you want to feel healthier, then you definitely manifest that you are healthier on a full moon day. If If you want to be more negative, then you say, I want to definitely be on a negative energy today, so you'll have a shitty day. The more kind of energy you put in, the intention you put on a full moon day will manifest itself in the form of it enhancing itself. So if I want to be romantic today, I will definitely feel romantic. I will embody that energy because it will be enhanced in me. So you have certain, I'm not going to say secret elements, but it is quite true, okay? I kind of experienced it myself. So I'm kind of giving those tips to people who might kind of think full moon day is like, oh, it's going to be a shitty day. Definitely not, okay? If you want to be aesthetic on that day, you can definitely say my intention today is to have a blast, okay? And still be safe and healthy, you know, but have a blast. Have a gorgeous day. You know, you'll go with that intention, even though shitty things happen, because you put the intention that you're going to have a blast on that day. You'll still have a blast on that day. Okay, so it's very important to kind of not master, but at least direct your emotions towards the way you wish to feel on a full moon day, because it enhances itself. Your emotions, the water element inside of you, let's say. Okay, so long story short for some of you, let's start. So pile 1, whoever chose the Ethereal Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, how does this person, what does this person say about you? Okay, if they were to mention you, or they were to talk about you, or they want to talk about you overall, want to start a conversation about you, what would they say about you, male or female? So with the archetypes, I want to see what character I would give you. So Mercury here is the energy I would definitely talk about, that you're very mental, okay? So you have signals. You're the type of person that gives signals, or you like to talk with your hands. You're more expressive with the hands. You have messages, so you like to text a lot, or you like to message them a lot, or kind of thing. And tricks, so you have a lot of tricks under your sleeve, perhaps, as it might be that the tiny finger, I don't know what to kind of talk about regarding this, but it's the color green. There is abundance to you for sure. It's just that for some part, the fact that the fingers are closed like this and there's a light inside, is you're very energetic, perhaps. You're quite mental is the word. So I really channeled Gemini and Virgos for some part as the Mercury. I also channeled Mercury retrograde somehow. So it was recent, in September and October, I believe. So and you have number 3, okay? And I channeled 333. So for some of you, if you are in the, you know, you like believe in angel numbers or something, I don't know what it means, but you can check it out. For some of you, could mean something, okay? But tricks, messages, and signals, okay? So for some part, I think you're very expressive with your hands. That's one thing that came to mind. This one, little finger. So I don't know if I'm kind of channeling Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. The strategic, you know, many tricks under his sleeve kind of character in Game of Thrones. Littlefinger. Interesting. So for some part, you are a mastermind. That's what I would say. Or I would say that you're like a manipulator. For some part, if we're going really negative, the person's going negative. But we'll see through the spread. I have not opened it yet. But overall, what I would say is that you're very expressive. That's one thing with your hand. You express yourself with your hands. Sign language for some of you, you know, sign language, as it might just be that you're very like trickstery. You keep it coming, let's say. Mental stimulation, messaging. You like to message people, or you like to text a lot. Could be. Okay, so what would I say to people about you? So what do I say to people about you? So you have the card in reverse, you have the 10 of Wands energy. Now, my challenge when I'm saying that, you have the Lovers with the Eight of Cups, the Devil card, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so there's so many challenges I need to face when I'm saying that, okay? So what I'm saying and why I'm saying those could kind of give you an idea of who this person is, could be. And the reason why they're feeling that way is the Seven of Swords. So I'm gossiping more. I'm deceiving people with the initial. It's more like you have the World with the Ace of Cups. What am I saying to you? So you have the Ace of Cups with the World card and the Two of Cups. What am I saying about you? In the initial, in the middle, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps I'm thinking something when I'm saying it, okay? And you have the Eight of Pentacles, and in the near future you have the Queen of Cups. You have the Magician here, and you have the Nine of Cups. But what does your person want with this? Why are they saying this? I don't know if I'm interested in you. I don't know if I'm interested in you or not, this one. Because with my intuition, at first I thought it's more a person that wished to, you know, manipulate the situation overall. Because if I'm saying you're a mastermind, then perhaps me, myself, could definitely be a mastermind, perhaps. Could be, but then again, it's not the dynamic we're going in. And I just want to know what this Ten of Wands means. What am I saying about you? I'm not saying much. I'm really not saying much. That's the thing. Why am I not saying much? Because I want to deceive people that I'm not interested in you, perhaps. But then again, my challenge is to kind of make a decision, to either kind of have an equal give and take with you, and you know, I was gonna say embrace my emotions towards you, but then again, I'm not, like, I can't go there because it's this one is really up in the air. I'm not saying much about you because in some way, in the initial, what I'm gonna say about you, the Ace of Cups, it's either how can I look at this Four of Cups? I can't. Okay, just know your person is a bit secretive, and when they're talking about you to people, it's more their superficial side that comes out, okay? But deep down, how they feel about you and what they're saying to people, whoever they're saying it to, is different, okay? So I'm kind of like when it comes to you, I just mentioned perhaps that you have a lot of tricks under your sleeve, and you're a person that's more signal, okay? So you're more expressive with your hands, you're electric, okay? You're more mental, perhaps. You live in your mind, perhaps, but then again, there's an abundance to this logic, okay? You're a strategic thinker, perhaps that's what I'll mention. But deep down, I don't say much about, I don't say much, I don't say anything practically. I think when people talk about you, I just kind of like, it's like, let's say people are talking about this one, I will not talk that much about you. I'll just mention that you're more like a hardworking type of person, and regardless of be it you're rejected or you're included, you're the type that will juggle an opportunity, okay? So being isolated or being included doesn't really kind of bother you, because you kind of work hard either or, okay? Sometimes I'll say you'll work hard on having your own private time, perhaps, and working on your own things, and sometimes I'll see that you're more working hard in a community or in a team environment, okay? So deep down, when I'm talking about how hardworking or this element I'm saying, it's like deep down underneath, I kind of feel like, or I'm saying to myself that you're a very reliable type of man or woman, okay? You are reliable, okay? And the main thing with the 10 of Wands is also could be that you're overburdened or you're exhausted, or you're the type that it's more like you go on your own pathway, like you have your own visions, you kind of are, you have things to be you're responsible of, so you work hard for that. It's like you work hard for your bread, you know, or you work hard for your home, or you have rent to pay, so you're more like focused on your pathway, you know, like you don't meddle in other people's businesses, let's say. It's like that. I'll say that you're not that like, even if you like to message, let's say, people, or you like to kind of, you have a lot of tricks under your sleeves, or you're more like expressive, you talk with your hands a lot, I still know that you don't meddle in other people's businesses that much, okay? Like, I kind of say that kind of stuff, or I think that kind of stuff, this one. More than saying, I would only say perhaps that in the initial, what I say about you is that there's something I recognize in you, okay? So you have charisma, you have charm, okay? And you are very beautiful, okay? You're beautiful or handsome, okay? And I do definitely see you as a potential, okay? Because you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and they're both reverse energies. I have my challenge talking about this to you is that I need to make a decision here connected to you. It's when I'm thinking about how hard working you are, or how devoted you are, let's say, I'm kind of like burdened with the desire I feel, or I wish to control you myself, but perhaps I know I cannot, because if I consider you like a little finger, you know, like the strategic thinker, the hardworking type, the manipulator type, or the person that is like a mastermind, I'm perhaps like wishing to negotiate with you or collaborate with you, because in some way, although it seems uninterested, because on a physical level, the Seven of Swords, why I'm kind of like not talking that much about you is because I'm kind of chill at, like, I'm trying to perhaps comfortable, like in a chill vibe, okay? Keep the truth close to my chest, let's say, or close to me, and keep everybody in the dark, perhaps, or act indifferent overall. So it's more like your person, whoever this is, has the truth connected to you. It's either I know something about you, either I have a secret connected to you, as it might not be a secret, but the whole situation here could be it a secret, or it's hidden from you, or you know about this, okay? But when what they're saying is they're acting sly. Okay, this one, I'm acting sly. I'm saying something, but I'm acting like I'm saying I would give you a try, but deep down I definitely want to give you a try. Okay, like I would give you a try, but then again I know I want to give you a try. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse, it's more like on a physical level I'm saying I want to give you a try, but deep down I know I want to give you a try. And with the World card connected to this, it's more like what I say about you. You're very charismatic, okay? You're very charismatic. You're very successful. It's also the successful color. The green color is also success for me a bit. It's like when spring is there and summer and everything is green, you know, it's like that abundance, that prosperity element. Plants, when they grow up, it's green, you know, overall. They're more green plant babies. So overall it's like that. That's what I would say. So I would say, like, what I'm saying about you is that I want to give you a try, perhaps because you're very charismatic, you're very gorgeous, you're success oriented, but deep down underneath when I'm saying that, I know that I want you, kind of thing. Okay, like I know it, but perhaps I'm mentioning it anyways. Okay, so in the middle section, then again I'm talking about the fact that you're the hardworking type, or I want to work hard on, you know, patiently. Okay, there's patience here, there's hard work here, there's Ace of Pentacles, which is more like giving it an opportunity. You have the Two of Pentacles, which is more like juggling it. But overall, if I'm a man here and we're serious about you, let's say, okay, if I'm serious about, am I serious? That's the thing, because there's uncertainty here. It's either I'm very certain I want you, but I want to deceive people, okay, somehow. It's that one. I want to say it's the other one, as if like I want to deceive you, but it's not working here. Because whoever I am, I'm the magician. It's either I look at you and I see that you're the magician, and like why I'm saying that is also that, okay, like look, this Four of Cups in this deck, okay, I have so many ways of reading this. Okay, first of all, it's not a question of rejection, it's a question of detachment. Okay, second of all, it's more like there's a tree, so there's a source element which is more grounded, and the person is meditating close to a tree, which means that he or she wants to be okay, he or she has been meditating on groundedly on this opportunity of love. Okay, so it's more like there's Three of Cups, but the way the cups are located, so there's Two of Cups on the side. Okay, there's an Ace of Cup on the other side, and there's another Ace of Cups that's offered to you or to them. Now there's an eye here. Okay, so this one, it's more like there's a third eye concept to it. There's a higher consciousness, or the person is more manipulating this, okay, like controlling or wishing to control this. And you have the Magician, which is also a person that has a lot of tricks under their sleeves. Okay, so I don't know if this is about you that we're talking about, but there is an element of romance. Be it I'm saying that you were interested in me, but then again, it's not gonna work here. I'm the one offering the cup of love towards you. Okay, I'm the one offering the cup of love towards you, or I'm the one wishing to offer my cup of love towards you. Why so? Is because I'm fixated on you. Okay, so what I'm saying about you is because I'm fixated on you. So it's a person that fixates themselves, or it's a real suitor that's fixated. They're stubbornly holding on to you, because I have fixed signs with the World card, and it's also the new beginning. It's that, you know, that ending and new beginning phase. And you have the Two of Cups. So you had the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups and the freaking World card. Overall, this could be a love offer, or it's a person that's interested in you, and he's saying, or she's saying, discreetly or sneakily, okay, that they would definitely give you a try because they're fixated on you, but deep down inside they know they're serious about you. Okay, so afterwards I'm gonna kind of like either talk about me being serious about you, as it's, what is this Eight of Cups? Okay, like what is this Eight of Cups? It's like, and I have something else with the Eight of Cups. What am I saying about you? So you've been messaging me, perhaps this one, you've been texting me. That's what I would say for some of you. Could be like if you're messaged this one or you're friends with this one, could be. But overall, I'm more like ready to offer you the opportunity. Okay, it's just that I'm acting dumb. That's the thing here. When I'm saying these things, I'm really convinced this is how it feels. This is how I feel when I'm saying these things. Okay, so it's overall. My challenge is to wait for the next time I see you. Okay, so I have given up on the situation because I don't see you that often. We just text perhaps, or you just message me, or perhaps you don't even message me. Okay, but like that's where also, like, if there's separation here, the person is thinking that you're overburdened. Okay, you're busy with some stuff. Why so is because in some way, like, they've been keeping tabs on you, perhaps. This one, it could be. Okay, like now that I'm kind of like seeing this is also deception, but then again, deception for many stuff. Okay, it doesn't need to be I'm cheating on you or something with a sword. It's more like I'm stalking you, you have no idea about it. Okay, comfortably. Okay, like you're indifferent to it. It's like the sneaky, rebellious Robin Hood kind of vibes a bit. I don't know. I don't even know if it's making sense. But to just take what resonates, because overall the internal cards I'm feeling is that like you're very like I don't know if the person wants to give you a try or not. Overall, in the initial, that's what they're saying. It's not about what you're doing. It's about what I'm saying about you. Let's go more romantic, okay? Even though I don't feel it. I don't feel it, but I'll just say it because that's the flow of it. Because it's very like, it's not, it's either not showing itself to be in love. Okay, like I'm perhaps in love with you, but then again, I don't show it. Or my love language is really different. And that's what I'm tapping into. Okay, like for me, this is not really love, but then again, it could be love. Okay, it's more like discreet, it's more grounded. Okay, it's more like aware. Like it knows that it wants it. Okay, like I know I want you, let's say. I know you've offered your love to me. Then again, how am I going to offer my love to you? And my love is coming from nowhere, kind of thing. Okay, so my love is coming from nowhere. And I'm aware of this, and I need to kind of juggle and trick you somehow, or to kind of make this happen. Okay, so it could be that you and me are in separation. Perhaps you did confess to me that you liked me, let's say. But then again, I didn't confess to you that I liked you. But then again, I don't see you that often, as it might be that I see you often, but then again, it's going to take me a while till I see you. So for some of you, there's an element of either I'm deceiving you, I'm keeping this a secret, I'm saying this to a close friend of mine that I want to give you a try, okay? But deep down, I know I really want to, okay? Why I would want to give you a try is because you're very like peaceful, innocent, okay? But not only those things, you're very charismatic, you're very success oriented, and you have potential, okay? And when I'm saying those things, it's more like I'm kind of saying to people that I need to work hard towards making an opportunity, like making this like happen. Perhaps that's where it's ending, okay? It's more like either I need to go back to work, okay, and work on my business or whatever my work is, okay? Whatever my career is, I need to go to work. That's what I'm saying, as it might mean that I legit want to work on this. Why? So when I'm saying I need to work on this is because I find you very reliable, okay? And then when I'm not saying anything, it's more like I'm also thinking in my headspace, okay, that you could be a very beautiful mother. I would definitely be a good mother to our children, kind of thing, okay? So I'm not really sure if this is for love or it's not, but you have the Lover's card, you have the Devil card, which is also the same card. It's number 6, okay? Be it it's number 15 or it's number 6 together, it is a number of love, okay? So my challenge could be perhaps to have sex with you, as to kind of get married to you, or I want both of those, okay? Let's say. But my challenge also is to kind of have an equal give and take with you, which could be the blockage here, because I don't see you often, as I might not interact with you that often, or I'm kind of like, it's hard to kind of meet you sometimes. If we don't have phone numbers, we don't do volunteer work, we don't work in the same environment, okay? It's like you're a friend of a friend or a mutual friend, etc. And with the 8 of Cups, it's more like I have a wand in my hands, okay? Or you have a wand in your hands and there's a pathway we need to walk on, okay? And there's a full moon there, as in like perhaps I have intense intentions of, you know, going on this journey, okay, towards you. But then again, I know I need to kind of walk the pathway, need to start somewhere, okay? Not just say that I have the idea of doing these things, but to definitely work hard on it, okay? So this is what they're saying about you to people, okay? There's no other way I could go. I know I could have said other things, but the vibe did not meet, okay? Because I had like the rejection card, I had the magician card, I had the 2 of Pentacles. I could have gone differently on this one, okay, but I did not. So for some part, this is what you guys needed to hear, okay? So pile 2, whoever chose vice versa tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see what you need to know, okay? What is this person saying about you, okay? What are they saying about you? So the alchemy card about you. So my god, alchemy, and you have alchemical wedding, ritual celebration, and unity. Alchemical wedding. How can I go on this? Simple. This one. What do I say? So for some of you, this is more like a spiritual group of people, or people that do yoga, or people that know what energy are, or people that are in the arts of esoterics, people that are off of sciencey, could be, or they're psychic, something of the sort, okay? Be it I work with crystals, I don't work with crystals, I'm a Reiki master myself, or I'm not, okay? I have some knowledge about it, although I'm talented in some kind of practice, okay? It's Ayurveda or Vedic astrology, something of the sort, okay? It could be astrologers too, because it's alchemical wedding here, okay? So ritual celebration, and you have unity. Can I have something else? What am I saying about you? You have the gold, and you have Quicksilver. Holy Mother. Okay, so gold is illumination, splendor, and culmination. Then you have Quicksilver, which is Mercury, mobile, and slippery. Let me open the spread first, because what am I saying? Okay, what is this person saying about you, guys, people? Internal, like reverse cards are more internal thoughts or feelings of the person when they're talking about you, okay? So if I have physical cards, those are things I mention about you, okay? I mention about you overall, whoever they are. What do I say about you? Perhaps you're a person that likes rituals, or you're more traditional, okay? We're gonna go more simple that way, because I want to keep this also available to regular people. Like, not regular, it's I can't say regular, it's just I know that for some part, majority of people who chose this and whoever's talking about you knows some kind of, like, they're awake somehow, okay? Like, we're gonna use awake word here as if like the veil is out of the way, okay? They're not under a veil kind of thing, okay? There are people with experience, there are people with healing elements, like they've healed a lot of internal stuff, okay? Like they're more mature, or they're kind of more grown, okay? Be it it's tarot readers, astrologers, people who read books about, you know, awakenings and all that kind of stuff. People that keep crystals, that do yoga, etc., okay? It's more that vibe. Could be, as it, we could go more simple on this too. I wish to go simple, but I don't know if we're gonna go there. So what do I say about you? So you have Knight of Swords. I was gonna say Knight of Pentacles, but it's Knight of Swords. And I wanted to keep it this way, but then again I flipped it, which is usually the way I go at this, okay? So it really channeled Quicksilver, okay? This card and this are a bit similar, even though it's not the same. It's up in the air a bit, but then again, this is mobile, slippery, and Mercury. You have gold, which is illumination, splendor, and culmination. And then you have alchemical wedding, is a ritual celebration and unity. For some part, you got married recently. Okay, you got married recently and it was splendid, okay? What I'm saying is your wedding was splendid, your wedding was amazing, your wedding was mentally stimulating, okay? We danced a lot, we kind of partied a lot, okay? It was a bit slippery, so there was a lot of alcohol involved. I'm really going simple on this, okay? Because you have alchemical wedding, which could also be a wedding. Unity is also a form of a wedding, okay? It's a contract in some way, but then again, it's union elements. If you were married, this one, okay? So now for some part, if there's no marriage here, just get it out of the way, okay? I'm gonna say some other stuff. So you have the challenge, my challenge when I'm saying those things about you is that you have the 5 of Pentacles. I should stop feeling like left out in the cold. That's my challenge. And the reason why is that way you have the High Priestess in reverse and on this side. As if like your attention is no longer on me, okay? Or in the initial, it's more like you have the 7 of Pentacles on a physical level. Oh my god, I don't understand. And you have the King of Cups in reverse, okay? And it's not facing us. Then you have the King of Swords in the initial, in the middle, sorry, not the initial. And then in the near future, you have the Tower card. I was gonna say, wait, so I'll go ahead and take this. You have the 5 of Wands. What am I saying about you? I don't want to say you're crazy, okay, but it's like, what I say about you is that you're the type that it's like you fight for things, okay? Like you're ready to fight for stuff, okay? So I'll say you're a very like strategic thinker, and it's like even if, because the Knight of Swords is not only this element of a knight who acts very rashly and like goes without thinking. Overall, it's not even that. It's a Knight of Swords. So it's one of the fastest moving sword suits on a horse. So you're a fast moving type of person overall, okay? Mobile, Mercury, and slippery. But Mercury is fast moving already. Mercury is also mind stuff, so it's good with communication. It's a very fast thinker. Sometimes they think too much or they think too fast. Anyways, let me just kind of keep this grounded. So what am I saying about you? Overall, you're a very, I'm not gonna say devoted, but that's also an energy that's coming, okay? So you're more illuminated, you know what you're doing, and you do it fast, okay? You're very intelligent overall, okay? Like the truth, you're very bold also. What I say is that you're very bold, you're very like strong, okay? You have an armor on you, but then again, you don't hide your face, okay? Like you look at people straight ahead with the truth, okay? Like you don't like them, you don't like them. You like them, you like them, okay? Like you see potential in them, you show it. You see potential in them, okay? So it's more like that, okay? But that's in the middle section when I'm saying it. But in the initial, it's more like what I'm saying about you is that either you've been waiting for certain stuff as I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting from you, or I'm waiting after you perhaps, but somehow when I'm saying that, it's like I'm aware that you're not even looking my way, but then again, I know you are my friend, okay? Like you are my companion in some way because there's a dolphin looking our way. It's like that. Now in the middle, that's what I also said, is that you're very bold and you kind of like face things head on, okay? You don't hesitate. This one, it's like you have a vision, you just do it, okay? But when I'm saying those things, it's more like my challenge when I'm saying those things is to get out of my head. Like stop feeling like I don't matter to you, or stop feeling like you kind of put me in the cold somehow, as if like I'm stuck somewhere and I'm good, okay? Like I'm very comfortable inside, but then again I'm worried, something that worries me. Instead of this side, it's more like I am poor already, but this one, it's more this person is under your wing. Perhaps they are under your wing, or you take them under your wing. Somehow you provide for them, or they are provided for, but they're always stuck in their head themselves. They can't go outside of their head because they're afraid of being abandoned, or they have abandonment issues perhaps. And the reason why they feel this way is because in some way you're not facing them, okay? Like the High Priestess is not facing me. So it's more like I feel like I don't have your attention. I don't have your partnership. Like you're not observing me, you're not there, your presence is not there. And why am I feeling this way? It's like I'm abandoned somehow, okay? Like the High Priestess is not looking at me, okay? So there's no element of I'm being faced intuitively. So your attention, okay, or your focus is elsewhere. And when I'm saying those things, it's more like I'm feeling like your attention is not on me, okay? Like I'm just kind of using your shadow somehow when I'm saying this. As if like in some way, let's say I meddled or I fucked up the situation with you, okay? I screwed up the situation. But now I'm talking well about you a bit. It's a bit talking well about you, but then again, I fucked up big time. You've kind of ended up leaving me. But then again, I know you're the compassionate type, okay? But then again, I'm just trying to kind of speak well about you, technically, just to make myself feel better. But then again, my challenge is me getting out of that victim mentality. Okay, even though I was the one that abused you, or I was the one that didn't know how to give you value, etc., I'm the one feeling left out in the cold. I'm the one feeling like, you know, like I messed up something here. My challenge is to get out of my headspace overall. Okay, like that rat race inside, or that victim mentality, you know, that I'm the one who's being abandoned here, but then again, I didn't do shit so that you abandoned me, kind of thing, you know. Then again, you had valid reason why you kind of were bold and honest with this one, you know. So this is how they're kind of talking about you. Overall, what they're saying is that they've been waiting for you, but then again, they don't know how long they're gonna wait. But then again, they know that you're the, you know, compassionate type deep down, and you care about them. Okay, like they know you care about them, but then again, they're just saying that they're waiting for you. Okay, until the Pentacles kind of happen. But then again, this card is really not palpable, because it's the Seven of Pentacles, and this one, it's a branch that's empty and with pentacles on it. It's not logical technically, if only, you know, money grew on trees. But then again, if we're gonna go more fruits and how do you say it, bounty, then the bounty can become financial, or we can kind of convert bounty equal, you know, prosperity of pentacles here. But it's a, you know, it's a dry, or it's an empty tree. So for some part, this person is saying like they're kind of being patient towards you, but in a more pessimistic way. Okay, like they're more disappointed when they're talking about you. As in, like, you're on the go, you're a type of person that's fearless, you're the type of person that's like, it's like if there's a battle that needs to take place, you face the battle. You're the type that faces obstacles, you're the type that faces challenges, you're that type of person. Why I would say that is because perhaps for some part, you act a specific way, but you're very intuitive inside. You have the keys, the solutions to certain situations, let's say. And my challenge when I'm kind of saying that is because I'm stuck in my head. I don't have the same intuition as you do, or I don't have the same experience as you do. I don't have the same characteristics as you do, as in like fearless and face the shit, like challenges head on, etc., fearlessly, kind of boldly even. Okay, like I don't have my shit, like my big balls like a King of Swords, perhaps. I definitely say to people that you're a person that's very honest, bold. The truth is to my face, okay? Like, characteristics of you is that you show people the truth boldly and confidently, okay? Nobody can definitely fight you at it. It's like that. And in the near future, it's like after I mentioned those things, internally though, there's a lot happening inside this person. There's a lot of like electricity. There's a lot of explosion internally. Okay, there's a lot of conflict happening to your person. Okay, wishing to take a leap of faith, wishing to be more like self-recognized like you are. Okay, for some part you are splendid. Okay, you're a splendid type of person. You're rare. Okay, you're very confident, very you know, you embrace your emotions, even though they're swords energy here. If you're emotional, you show it to the face. It's like that. It's connected with the truth element. How you're feeling, it's your truth, you show it. How you're thinking is the truth, you show it. okay? Like what you need to do, you need to act a specific way, you do it, okay? And all in confidence. It's real big balls energy, okay? It could be female as it could be a guy. And this one is more like the person is going in a more victim mentality. They're kind of having an awakening about the fact that they did fuck things up with you, this one. The more they're talking about you, okay? They're trying to act nice and to talk well about you, but then again, they're kind of waking up to the fact that, I mean, like deep down, you never were fake with them. They're waking up to this, okay? When they're saying these things, they're waking up to the fact that you were never fake with them, okay? And that in itself made them realize that, you know, I don't want to say how angry you were at them or how angry they were at you for not being fake with them. This is hilarious. Not being fake with them, okay? Because it's more like it's either you were not being fake with them, but then again they became angry about it, or in some way they realized that you were never fake with them, and that truth in itself is something that they woke up to. You are never fake with them. It's like that, okay? So with the alchemical wedding, the gold and the quicksilver, for some part you're very mental, okay? But then again, you're mobile, okay? You're flexible in some way, okay? And with slippery, it's more like people slip, okay? People do mistakes with you in some way, because perhaps your boldness and your fearlessness to overcome obstacles or to kind of go after the things that matter to you in fastly like that, makes them look at you, like put you on the pedestal a bit. So it's more like you are intimidating to them, because I'm telling you, they're being the abuser with you, but then again, they're thinking they're the victim a bit. But this mentality is not working with you because you're always honest with them, okay? Like you don't bullshit with them overall, okay? And you have your intuition somehow, but you're facing them head on, comfortably, okay? Like you have nothing to lose, basically. That they're realizing that while I'm talking about you, it's like I'm kind of waking up to the fact that you were never fake with me. You are never fake with me. You don't fake. You're not fake, basically. That's what I would say to people. You're not the fake type of person, okay? You're more a whole person, let's say. You're more like authentic, could be the word. You're more rare, okay? You're more like knowledgeable or wise person. You're more self-recognized, like that, okay? And you're very, very passionate, okay? It's like you do miracles. You could make miracles happen, like that, okay? Okay. Now, pile 3, whoever chose Night Sun Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, pile 3. Let's see first card about what I say about you. So, I have the Drowned King. Ego collapse, losing face, humility. Okay, so for some of you, you don't have an ego, basically, as you were a very arrogant person, let's say at first, but then again, you kind of, how am I going to express this? The Drowned King, okay? It's more like a king that got dethroned. Like that. It's that kind of as if like you were a person that was on a throne, okay? You were high mighty, celebrity, people loved you, people kind of talked about you, okay? You were famous or something of the sort, but now a scandal happened, let's say, and you're no longer a big shot kind of thing, okay? It's more that dynamic we're going in. It's not fun on the ego, perhaps, okay? It's not, I don't want to say this to anybody, but sometimes ego death is important, though, for you to kind of come back to earth, you know? It's like you're not living, you're not just your money, you're not just your fame, you're not just, I don't know, like your connections or your inheritance. You know, you're a human being like we are, okay? And at the end of the day, you still have a body, you still go to the bathroom, okay? You fart. You know, it's like that. You need to eat, you need to drink, want it or not. You need to exist like that, you know? It's like we all go to the bathroom kind of thing, okay? It's more like just because, I don't know, like you had money or you had a throne element meant that you were better than other people, that you mattered more than other people. Unfortunately, that's where we're going, okay? But I know for some part, if we're going logically at this, it means that you could be important, okay? But then again, because you're responsible, right? That throne element gives you a certain power, definitely. But then again, it comes with immense responsibility and sacrifice, you know? Keeping that throne element. Sometimes the throne is the problem too. So the drowned king could be that you were dethroned. You're a drowning king now. Either we could go in a literal way here, as if like could be a king, but then again you're lost in your emotions, which makes you a unstable king. So you're not worthy of that throne element any longer because your emotions are kind of playing with your reasoning. You know, it's like that. So let me just open the spread so that I can definitely direct my thoughts properly. Okay, here. Oh. We're ready. What am I saying about you? I was gonna say not much because there's nothing to say about you overall. Okay, but you have the Two of Swords upright. I'll say you have something to hide, but what you're hiding is precious to you. So we're going more human here, okay? Like I'm not going like objectification that much right now. Right? Not now, okay? Not in the situation. My challenge when I'm saying those things, you have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. I mean, I could definitely say not to kind of ego trip myself, connect to you. It could be very triggering reading, as it could definitely be a triggering reading, this one. Okay, whoever chose this one, this pile. You have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Why I'm saying these things. In the initial, you have the King of Pentacles. In the middle section, you have the Four of Wands in reverse. This is more like I'm feeling this way when I'm saying these things. And you have the... Okay, it could be... Oh my God. And you have the Two of Wands. It's internal cards. I need something physical. I'm not saying much about you either. Okay? What I'm saying is more like for some part, you don't have an ego. Okay? Even if you were a king, okay, you were somebody. Even if you are somebody, you were somebody, you were people. Okay, it's gonna be more positive, and the person who's saying these things is very interested in you. Okay, so whoever I'm interested in you, that I'm saying these things. And I was afraid at first I was gonna go very triggering on you, but then again, it's better than it seems. You could be my husband or my wife, okay, or somebody like a father figure, perhaps. Could be if you're more like a, you know, take care of your father, you're a single father or something of the sort, or you're a CEO perhaps of a company. And I work under you as I might not, okay? But we can go with this one, okay? So CEO could definitely work here. Like a corporate manager, or what is the CEO meaning? I don't even know. Anyways, you're a person with a position. Okay, let's go with the king example. So I'm kind of looking at you and looking at you in my head space, okay? Like I don't see you perhaps, or I see you, you're there in the vicinity when I'm saying these things. Could be. Like, you're a human like me, okay? Like, you're just human. Could be that way. What I'm saying is that Two of Swords, we don't know anything about you, or I don't know anything about you, but then again, I know there's something that you're hiding, or something that's precious to you, or you're more simple than you see, okay? Because the king, we could kind of, the drowned king. How am I going to keep this simple, guys? I don't even know how I'm going to express this. I'm interested in you. I like you, okay? When I'm seeing you, or I'm saying, and I'm seeing you, okay? When I see you, okay? It could be that I say this, okay? When I saw you last time, okay, you seemed like you had your shit together, okay? And you were very viril, you know, King of Pentacles vibe, okay? So it's more like a strong-willed, you know, palpable, hands-on type of person, okay? And you were either ready to invest, be it in me, okay, or be it in something, okay? Because you're investing in something, or you're invested in me because you were looking at me, perhaps, like that. Or you're already my husband, okay? It's like that. So what I'm saying is that my husband has been investing in something recently, and I'm kind of like thinking that he is kind of keeping it a secret, so he wants me to not know about it, okay? But then again, why I'm saying this is because I already know about your financial situation. Could be I'm your wife, right? So I don't know, or I have my own like internal spies connected to this. Where are we going? Anyways, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Now, in the middle section, it's more like my heart is beating internally when I'm saying this, and like I'm kind of looking at you, and you are definitely my wish fulfillment. So when I'm saying that, okay, this one, it's more, okay, we're gonna go simple on this, okay? If you're a guy here, which could be the case, or you're a girl, but this is overall a guy, it's a girl that's fan girling on you, okay? So it's more like I'm talking about, you know, if I'm not your wife, okay, or if I'm not your co-worker or something, because it could go many ways, this one. But I don't think your co-worker will get turned on with this, okay? Because there's the Four of Wands energy with the heart space inside. Okay, you have the Nine of Pentacles with a baby inside, which is also love energy or wish fulfillment or emotional satisfaction a bit, because you have emotional satisfaction here. Okay, it's emotionally fulfilling, it's emotionally stable, it's like things are flowing, you know. So this one overall, it's a suitor who's their challenge basically is to kind of like like, how can I read this one? Because the Five of Swords challenge could be that I'm trying to mastermind here. Okay, I'm trying to figure you out as a fan or as a suitor or as your wife here, or your husband. It's more like I'm better than you because I'm kind of like, if you're my husband, let's say, and you're investing in something, okay, and you don't want me to know about it, but I know about it. So here in this one, it's more like it's a win for me because I know one of your hidden cards, you know. So you will not be able, like, you think I don't know about it, but I know about it, kind of thing. Okay, so it's like that. My challenge perhaps is to kind of get things, get ahead of you, could be. Okay, get data on you or stalk you a bit or kind of get information about you before you kind of face me somehow. Okay, so this one, it could definitely be many things. It looks weird the more I'm reading, definitely, but if I'm a girl who has a crush on you, if I'm very passionate type, like, my challenge is also my passion. Okay, if I'm a female here, it's more like it's roaring. Okay, so I'm the more passionate type of woman or man, and it's more like my heart beats. So I'm the type that needs to put actions in, but then again, I need to wait after you, perhaps, if I'm a female here. Now, if I'm your wife, also your husband, but this is more female energy. So just understand that overall, what I'm saying is that you're indifferent of me. Perhaps it could be you're indifferent of me. Why so is because I'm saying this is because I've been holding on to you, but then again, I don't have any, you know, you know, like, you're indifferent of me, so I'm holding on to you, so it's normal. You know, if a person is holding on to you, but then again, you're indifferent to them, in itself, it should give them the closure element of it. You know, indifference is not equal love somehow. Indifference is bliss, definitely, but it's not equal love. If you like something or you're interested in something, you focus on it, right? You put action on it. But somehow what I'm saying about you is that you're indifferent of me. Many ways could do, okay? The Two of Swords, it's either indifference, it's being stuck in your own head, it's hiding something, it's not seeing something. But here with the Night Sun, I have dark and white, which is more like the balanced energy, and there's an egg in the middle that we're trying to protect. So it's either you are indifferent of me, you will know that much, if you were. The other one, it's more like you're hiding something and I'm feeling it. Okay, like there's something you're hiding, you know. And why so is because I hold on to you. Okay, like I'm holding on to you, or I'm fantasizing about you, or I'm kind of like thinking about the money. Okay, it's money is a concern of mine, could be, or we have money problems, could be you and I, if we're married. Okay, and this one wants to have a baby, but then again, they're saying, okay, there's so many things happening in this file. Okay, so if you're single, I'm single. Okay, overall, what I'm saying is that you're indifferent of me, or I think that there's something hidden, or there's something you're trying to hide. Why so? Because I'm holding on to you. My challenge here in this situation is that I'm passionate about you, and I'm trying to kind of like win here in this situation. Win you over here strategically, could be. So in the initial, what I'm saying, and that's where it's ending, because the rest of the time I'm thinking. Okay, like I'm thinking internally. I don't mention these things. I'm just thinking, and I'm saying, this is what I'm saying overall, is that you're indifferent of me. But then again, you're very hot, you're very sexy, you have your shit together, you're ready to invest, you're single perhaps, and you're searching for a female or a male to get married to, you know, to establish something, you know, like a happy family perhaps. Okay, overall is that vibe. Okay, you're more traditional, let's say, you kind of are more conservative, like a king of pentacles. You could have some earth sign in you. Okay, or you're very reliable as a man, okay, or a woman, but you're sexy, and that, like, there's something earthy about you, there's something stable about you, and that in itself kind of makes my heart pump, whoever I am, when I'm kind of saying these things. And it's definitely, I'm thinking that you're definitely my type. And then in the near future with the 2 of Wands, it's more like, okay, like holy mother, like it's like this person is wet for you. Okay, if it's a woman, she's definitely wet for you, but don't go around thinking this, okay? Because if worst of, I started off giving you trigger warning, and then I'm kind of like giving you ego boost, but then again, this one is more emotionally invested. Okay, they like you, you make their heart pump. Okay, and you're definitely a wish fulfillment. They could definitely envision themselves being pregnant with your child or children, and they're definitely ready to, like, they've made the decision somehow. Okay, but then again, you're indifferent of them. That's one complete reading. Okay, now there's another energy. It's more like, I'm your wife. Okay, I'm definitely your wife, or I'm your husband. There's the co-worker too, but then again, it could be a co-worker that is interested in you. Okay, in my language, in my high school, it's more like they want your D. Okay, if you're a man here, I want your D big time. Okay, but remember to be respectful towards a person, because I don't like to kind of go in this energy, because I don't like it when men says I want their D. It's a turn off for me. Okay, specifically if I want you and you're telling me I want your D, I will not want your D there. So it's more females, you need to tease them. Okay, and if you know that they want your D, just kind of act ignorant about that, but still court them. Okay, if you're interested in this one, if this is a woman you work with, or this is a woman that likes you but believes that you're indifferent to them. Okay, or you really are indifferent to them. Okay, you don't give a shit about them. You're gonna go that way. You don't acknowledge them properly. Okay, as you might have. Okay, so for some part, it's either you flirted with me and you made it very clear to me that you want me, or it's more like you're invested. Okay, you're eager to invest in things. Okay, which could be me, as it might not be me, whoever is speaking about you. Okay, so I'm sorry guys, it's just that, like, I recovered from a big back issue. Okay, and my hip area was blocked, so I couldn't even sit for long. Okay, I'm okay. It's just that for sometimes when I do meditation and yoga, my body can't take it too much. Okay, but I feel good when I do meditation, so I wish to not give up on it and take the risk every time. So it's a back hip, lower back, psoas issue. Okay, so if you see me fidget a lot sometimes, I don't see it's the reason. It's not. Okay, we're manifesting. I don't have any issue. Okay, like, I'm healthy as can be. Okay, and flexible as can be. Anyways, so that's the first one. Now, second one is I'm your wife. Okay, or I'm your husband. But it could be if we're homosexuals here or lesbians here, as we could definitely be straight here. Okay, so I'm kind of thinking that you're hiding something from me. Okay, there's like something you're gonna surprise me with, or it's like I'm holding, it could be that way too, okay? Could be like you love me too much that you don't go ego tripping, you're not arrogant with me. With the Drowned King, it's more like you've been dethroned somehow, as if like you went bankruptcy or something, and now you're kind of reinvesting, or you kind of left something, you left a position, okay, which was giving you a headache, could be, and or you're kind of, it's a like you're but it's something happy, okay? I can't go negative on this one. Could be that you went bankrupt, okay? You were bankrupt, or you left a position, you quit something, and now you're ready to reinvest. And it's like, overall, what I'm saying is that I know that you have a new idea, okay? The egg could be a new idea you want to create or procreate, or, you know, give birth to. And why so is because I know that you've been holding on to this myself. I'm thinking that you're holding on to this, okay? And my challenge connected to the situation is more to kind of give you ideas, perhaps, or I want you to communicate with me if you're not communicating about this investment element with me. Why so? Because I myself am also a very passionate type of person, okay? So, or I'm your wife, okay? And I'm the passionate type, so perhaps you could definitely like use my good traits here, okay? So if I'm your wife, let's say, and you're thinking that females should not meddle in this business, you know, or I should not know about this, but then again, my challenge is to kind of show you that I myself could be passionate about this new investment of yours, and to kind of like I don't want to say win this over you. It's either I want to kind of help you get more ideas, like make up your mind here, but then again, you're not talking about it with me, so I cannot meddle in this technically. I need to act like I should not meddle in this. Why so? Because you're acting like everything is figured out, you know, like you're acting confident on this, or you're sure this is gonna work, kind of thing. And in the middle, it's more like my heart is pumping because I'm excited about this, you know, new investment, and this is definitely going to be something we're going to be nurturing, or you're going to be nurturing. So I'm kind of thinking about these things about you, okay? So it could be that perhaps I'm kind of aware that you're hiding something, and that it's connected with business, okay? And I'm kind of like, when I'm talking about this to other people, or to myself, or to your mother, or to my mother, let's say, is that I'm saying my husband has been, you know, invested passionately about something, okay? So it's more like I'm talking, you're serious about it. So I'm saying to my mom or your mom that you're very serious about it, you're certain about it, you have many years of experience in it, perhaps, could be, and you've been holding on to it, but you've not been mentioning it to us, okay? Like your mother to me, my mother, that you were interested in this, but you're so excited, your heart is pumping, I know it, okay? And you're definitely interested in kind of nurturing this business of yours, could be, and in itself, I know you've made up your mind, okay? So you really are serious about investing in this, okay? Now that you've quit that job of yours, or definitely could be that way, you've quit that job of yours that you didn't like, okay? Or you left that position that was overburdening you, like burdening you. So you're definitely going after the things that you want to go after. So I'm saying this to your mom, or to my mom, okay? Or to somebody who's a close friend of mine. So I'm kind of like saying that, yes, you quit your job, blah, blah, blah. But then again, my husband is so excited about the new project, okay? He doesn't want me to know about it, you know, but I want to kind of help him out here because I'm excited about this situation myself, okay? And perhaps I could help him out myself. Like that. Now this one, you could also turn it in, it's not your wife or your girlfriend, or like somebody you are committed to, or your partner. It could also be a work colleague, okay? Like it's a colleague that's talking about you quitting, but then again, I'm 100% sure that there's something you're interested in, but you're hiding it, okay? It's like a hidden card, okay? Like you've been investing in something, but you were not mentioning anything about it. But then again, me being your close friend or somebody who's been observing you, I kind of like know that you were holding on to something similar and you're excited about it. You're so interested in nurturing it and you made your decision 100%. Okay. But I kind of like know you have the experience. It's like that. And that you're going towards something that you like. Okay. So could be many of those things. Okay. Like we went single vibes. We went, you know, wife husband dynamic with mother-in-law or sister-in-law or friends and family kind of situation, as it could be co-workers knowing that perhaps there was you canceled or you bankrupt or you went bankrupt or something of the sort. Okay, it could be that you had a position, you either quit it voluntarily or you went bankrupt. So this is what we had for pile 3. Now pile 4. Sorry guys, it took me a while, okay? I apologize, but then again, this is what I had. Now pile 4, whoever chose Millennium Thoth Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So what am I saying about you? What are they saying about you? Okay, so if people were to talk about you, what would they be saying about you? What are we saying? So what's the... Wow. Virgin's milk. Okay. This is more in the crafts, but I have a tendency to go dirty-minded. But then again, it is part of alchemy because our body in itself is alchemy. It's a craft. Okay, so purity, naivety, innocence. And you have like this blue rose. Okay. And there's like the milk of the honey. I was gonna say milk of honey, but it's milk and honey. But here is a virgin's milk. It's a virgin. So I know you're a virgin. What am I saying? I'm talking about your virginity. Okay? How innocent and naive you are. Okay? But in a very like wolfy way somehow. Okay? Like it's like I'm licking my lips a bit. With a dirty look. Oh. So what am I saying about you? You're definitely a virgin in my eyes, okay, for sure. Okay, you're innocent, you're naive, okay? Like, if you're a guy, you could definitely be innocent too, okay? Like, I like that about you. Or perhaps it's the reason I broke up with you because you're too naive, you're too innocent, you're too pure. and it turned me off a bit. Could be. I don't know. Let's go. So you have the 8 of Cups and you have the 9 of Wands. What am I saying about you? Now, my challenge is the King of Swords. The reason why is that way is the Universe card. And initial, you have the 6 of Swords. In the middle, you have the 9 of Cups with the Death card. And in the near future, you have the 2 of Cups in reverse with the 5 of Cups. Okay. Below the deck, we have 2 of Swords. And 8 of Wands. Okay. So it's a person that's interested in you, even though I said your innocence perhaps might turn them off, as it's not really that. But for some of you, if you know that the type of person does not like innocent people, take it. Because it's a person with a big appetite. Because I have this 2 of Wands energy here. Anyways, what I'm gonna say is that you're very pure, very innocent, very virginal, okay? And I would like to have a taste of you, kind of thing, okay? So with the 8 of Cups, could be that, like, because I'm thinking something and I'm saying something. Okay? So, what am I saying about you? Like, I don't want to say I don't want something serious with you, but it's that energy here. Okay? Like, they don't want something serious with you. Unfortunately, they don't want anything serious with you, but they want to kind of take your virginity. Perhaps it could be that way, as I might be mistaken completely here. So with the 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Oh my god. Oh my god. What about the 6 of Cups? Empty 6 of Cups. What am I saying about you? like every time I'm kind of trying to nurture you, it's because like you're rejecting it perhaps, and hence why I can't seem to kind of close the gap with you overall. So that's where I'm definitely hustling here. Why so is because I've been fixated on you for quite a long time, okay? Fixated on you for quite a long time. Now my challenge here with the King of Swords is to kind of reinforce my communication with you, okay? So force my communication or impose myself on you overall, okay? Or strategically approach you, okay? It's my challenge here. So in the initial with the Six of Swords, it's more like what I'm saying about you is that, like, I've been thinking about you and I can't stop thinking about you, because overall my thoughts are always in the center, okay? So it's like whatever I think, it kind of brings my thoughts back to you, which is more like my crush here, okay? So I'm following my intuition here, okay? Usually I don't like to go this way because it's the third pile that we're going romantic, but because I wasn't able to grasp the energy. So overall, I can't stop thinking about you. Even though I want to let you go, I can't still stop thinking about you. And every time I wish to let you go, my thoughts come back to you, kind of thing. So what I'm saying is that overall with the Nine of Cups is that you could definitely be my it girl or it guy, okay? Like you definitely make me happy, or I feel like you're an emotionally fulfilled type of person, and deep down underneath it's like I know that you know, I need to change, I need to be more intense, or I need to communicate these feelings towards you intensely. Perhaps I could transform the situation, you know, kind of thing. And in the near future, it's more like with the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups, it's more like I wanna be in a relationship with you, but then again, every time it's like there's a missed opportunity, but I want to kind of like transform those missed opportunities into opportunities, kind of thing. Okay, so this is what I'm saying to people, okay? Like I'm saying that every time I try to kind of approach you, it's more like the fact that I showed emotions towards you made you kind of more distant from me, hence why we're not friends now, because I'm kind of showing you interest, but then again my interest showing is the outcome of my interest showing as per me is kind of like making you more distant from me, hence why I'm hustling at this point, and I'm kind of like internally I'm kind of like repressing myself. Why so is because I've been focusing my attention on you, or you're the only person I wish to kind of transform with, okay? Like I'm the only person I wish to kind of have a new beginning with. I want to close a certain chapter of my life and start new with you, okay? So, and my challenge here with the King of Swords is to kind of be more imposing, kind of be more confident in myself, not waste my time, you know, like with useless thoughts. It's like ground these things or put the actions, strategically put the actions, okay? In the initial, it's more like I've been always kind of focusing. My thoughts were always focusing on you. I can't let you go even if I want to let you go. Or for some part, I've been kind of gathering opinions of other people so that I can kind of like make it happen. Okay, so in the middle section with the Nine of Cups, it's more like I'm excited about this because for some part I've been talking with people and people were giving me advice on how to kind of, you know, approach you and you know, like communicate with you or something of the sort. You know, sometimes when you kind of you want to talk about your problem with somebody or many people, could be that people know you as they might not know you, but people are giving them advice about you, okay, or giving advice about how to approach you technically. And so he feels or she feels quite like happy that they're talking about it because they're kind of learning how to transform the situation, could be. And in the near future with or during this time, it's more like they're kind of waking up to the fact that they want to go at this seriously, and perhaps that you do like them too. Could be. Because perhaps some people know that you like them, or some people have mentioned that perhaps you like them from the way they saw you, or they saw you behave with them, kind of thing. And in the near future, it's more like they're kind of like, after the conversation, okay, they're more passionate and they're more kind of focused on you, because they're believing that you're interested in them. So the next time they will see you, they will take the opportunity to not make it a missed opportunity. Okay, so it's more that dynamic here. Okay, this is what they're saying about you. Okay, so it's not just one person, it's a person that's kind of like talking about them wishing to approach you, but then again, every time they're trying to approach you, they're feeling like you're distancing yourself from them. Could be. But then again, there are solutions that they found. Okay, perhaps they heard that you like them too, or somebody, even if they didn't heard or you didn't mention it to people, some people are mentioning that you might like them based on their own observation of you with them. Okay, so the person might be talking with people that are close friends or siblings or co-workers. Could be. Okay, you'll know. Now, pile 5, whoever chose Fountain Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So what have they been saying? Like what have they said about you? What they are saying about you, basically. Okay. So you have the 6 of Coins here. So what have I been saying about you? So you have the antimony, fierceness, hunger, and wildness. And you have Sun, identity, vitality, expression. Wow. So you're a fearless person. You're fierce, okay? You're a hungry, greedy type of person, and there's something wild about you, okay? Like there's like a wolf-like vibe to you. You invade the whole place, kind of thing. Your presence is very intense. It intensifies the whole room, kind of thing. And you have Sun, so identity. You impose your identity too, okay? So there's something strong and charismatic, but then again, the dynamic we're going in is that we're fearing you a bit, or we're kind of looking at you in the form of you're a leader, okay? Like you're taking a leadership position a bit, like you have authority a bit, but you're greedy, you're wild, and you're fierce, okay? And you're vital, okay? Like your presence provides a lot of energy. It's like, sometimes when you're in the room and people act a bit more, it enhances the whole dynamic of the team environment. It's like that. So you are charismatic overall. I also channeled the king energy, okay? So king vibe, okay? On your throne a bit, but you don't need a throne this one. everywhere is your throne, this one, okay? So it's not that you have a position. It's everywhere you go, you take leadership position. Okay, so what am I saying about you? You have the star. You're like a star, okay? My challenge when I'm saying this about you, they have the, you know, the Tower card. The reason why they're saying this is the Page of Wands. In the initial, you have the Two of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Cups. Okay. In the middle section, you have the Four of Wands with the Devil card in reverse. Okay. And then you have the King of Coins in reverse. But how can I know where we're going with this one? You have the World card. What does the Four of Wands and the Devil mean? Okay, so what are we saying? Like, what am I saying? I was gonna say, what are we saying? But it's like, what am I saying? Okay, for some part, I like the way you dance. Okay, like I love the way you dance. For some of you, you're a pole dancer. For some part, for some of you, it's not even a pole dancer. It's like you're mesmerizing. Okay, like you're a entertainer, perhaps. You entertain people, or people like to watch you. Okay, because you have a fierceness to you, have a wildness to you, and you're hungry, you're greedy. Okay, you're ambitious, kind of thing, okay? And you're full of energy, like vitality. You're like the sun, okay? Like you have a sense of identity and you express it, okay? You're not afraid of expressing it, okay? It's very sexual for some part, okay? It's sexual because I have like the Four of Wands with the Devil card. So it's more like I'm saying deep down that but it's crazy because, I mean, it's not crazy. It's just, I'll kind of read it with the information I have here. So with the star, it's more like you're a person that's very magnetizing, okay? Like you have skill, you give hope, it's fun to watch you, you're entertaining. You're gorgeous, you're talented, you know, like you're but it's not really nurturing, this one. This one, it's more like with the it's like Marilyn Monroe vibes a bit, okay? Like she was the American dream, she represents the American dream. It's like that, this one. It's not that you're you're representing the American dream, but you're representing a certain type of dream, you know, like that. It's hypnotizing, perhaps. It's invading, though. You have a certain invasive, expansive, perhaps, but invasive. You invade your hypnotizing abilities, let's say. Okay, I can't, like, I'm gonna go this way because this one, it's like blown away a bit. Like the person just kind of either puts you on the pedestal, the person kind of looks at you in the form of you're a leader of a gang. You're the alpha woman or the alpha man of the group, okay? Be it it's a entertainment business, it's a pastime, it's a work environment, but overall what I'm kind of talking about is that how sexy you are, okay? Sexy you are, how entertaining you are, how magnetizing you are, how hypnotizing you are, and I can't not kind of like watch you. Why I'm saying that is because the Page of Wands, it's a more like I'm a kid that admires you, I'm a like an innocent child that admires you, or I'm like an innocent man who admires you a bit. And my challenge with the Tower card is more to kind of wake up to the fact that you're not like this one. It's more like you're put on a pedestal, and my challenge here is to not put you on the pedestal, because you're simply human like me, okay? So these people, or this one, it's kind of like putting you on the pedestal overall, okay? Or they had high expectations of you, and they're kind of like needing to go back to earth, kind of, you know, not expect much from you, kind of thing, perhaps. Now, why I'm saying those things is because once somebody puts you on the pedestal, they have expectations of you. And they kind of either impose it on you, or they don't impose it. They don't dare impose it. But then again, they're not kind of observing you, and they're not looking at you as if you're their equal. They're looking at you as if you're high mighty, or they're better than you, kind of thing. Okay, based on which mentality they're going after. Okay, be it I'm like a judge and I'm kind of observing you and I'm saying you're this, but then again, perhaps I'm thinking I'm better than you, as it could be that I think I'm not as cool as you, so I'm kind of like putting you on the pedestal here. It's like that overall, okay? Now, in the initial with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups, so why I'm saying that, it's more perhaps that I'm in love with you, could be, okay? It could be a male, or it could be a female, okay? It's like a person that's fallen in love with you, or they made a decision to like you, okay? But on a physical level, I'm saying that I've fallen in love with you at first sight, or I'm enamored with you, or I became a huge ass fan of yours out of my mind, okay? And it happens sometimes, okay? Like people that fall in love at first sight crazily like that with a celebrity happens, okay? I'm not saying you're a celebrity, but here there's that vibe a bit, okay? Like you're known or something. You're known in your field, or you're known publicly, okay? People like to watch you. Anyways, with the Four of Wands and the Devil card, it's more like, look, what I'm saying about you is more like, I love the fact that I'm playing with you, I'm working with you. I love the fact that it's like working with you is amazing. We have collaboration and all that kind of stuff, but deep down underneath, it's more like how attracted I am to you, okay? Like when I'm saying that I like collaborating with you, etc., it's more like deep down inside, it's like I'm feeling like I'm attracted to you. I'm lusting a bit after you. I want to bond you to me, and I like the fact that we work together because we have something in common here, you know? And in the near future with the King of Coins, it's more like I'm ready to invest in you kind of dynamic, okay? So it's like that. It's a person that fell in love at first sight with you, is infatuated with you, and they made the decision that they like you. Afterwards, they're saying that because they like you, they kind of like are collaborating with you, but they're collaborating with you because they're interested in you overall, or they're going to that pastime, or that what do you call, activity or foundation, because you're there. And so with the King of Coins, it's more like internally they're kind of investing, they're observing, they're stalking you a bit. Like that. This is what they're saying / thinking at the same time. You never know. Okay? So, eyes on the prize. Okay? So, overall, be it they join the same group as you, or they kind of are part of the same group as you, could be, okay, or work field, etc. So this is what I have about you. Okay, so it's not about you, this one. It's about what they're saying about you, but why they're saying those things. Now, pile 6, whoever chose the Emperor Tarot, the Hermetic Tarot, but you have the Emperor card in the back. So, those who have big balls energy, Females with big balls energy says you could definitely be a male with big balls energy. Welcome to my channel, definitely. Okay. So what am I saying about you? Okay, overall. So you have iron, Mars, magnetism, reliability. Definitely, if you're the Emperor here, there is some element of stability to you, but then again, really reliability, magnetism, and Mars. Mars is the warrior, okay? So you might look like a gladiator. Like a gladiator. Like 300s, okay? Or the what's the movie? Gladiator movie. Okay, fierce and a warrior, okay? Somebody's not afraid to fight. And it's definitely red energy, okay? So there is vitality to you, okay? Aries energy could be here too. But I think what horoscope sign is related to Mars? Sagittarius, perhaps? It's not really it. I'm really not good with astrology, guys, okay? But whichever horoscope sign is linked with Mars, it's far, okay. It's okay. Just do the research, you know, like which horoscope sign is linked with Mars, planet Mars. Okay. What am I saying about you? What do they say about you, or what am I saying about you? Okay, whoever you're here for. Whatever you have in mind. Like, you're tough, for sure. Like, you're tough. But there's something fruitful about you. Okay, like there's like something abundant and fruitful about you. When I said fruitful, I had the Empress, and the Empress is definitely the abundance, prosperity. It could be a male here in this energy, or it could be a female in this energy. As in, like, whatever you touch gives outcome. You know, like it gives fruition. You know, like you know how to work on things. You know how to conquer things. But more than conquering, I feel like working seriously, charismatically on something. It's a bit different than just kind of conquering, you know. There's many ways of expressing things, okay? Like, I can seduce a man, and I can definitely conquer a man like that, you know? Like, I can say it that way. You can look at it in the form of seduction, could be an act of, you know, conquering. Nurturing a land could also be in the form of conquering that land because you're working on that land. Now, going on a battlefield and killing people, okay, is in the form of conquering. Okay, but that's more masculine energy, and that could also be connected with the Emperor. It's a male, okay? There's swords, there's like battles and generals and all that kind of stuff. We're going like real serious emperor vibes, you know, like the throne. For somebody to sit on a freaking throne, it takes immense sacrifice, and you know, it's all about power. But here it's not about those things. It's more about you are a reliable person, okay? You're sexy as shit, you're magnetic, okay? People just gravitate around you. We don't know why, okay? Like you're magnetic, like that. And Mars, there's like a muscle man. I'm kind of channeling a muscle man, okay? Like you're a muscle man, okay? Or you have abs or something of the sort. 300 movie, okay? Like Sparta, you know? Or I don't know, like Vikings, that kind. Thor, you know, Thor, it's fit men, tall, fit, you know, with his iron or whatever it was. I don't even I forgot what the metal thing was. His forget it, I'm not gonna talk. Like, I'm missing out words. My brain is not working anymore. It always happens on pile 6 at this point. So, what am I saying about you? Okay, what am I saying about you? You have the Knight of Wands. Lord of Flame and Lightning. Okay, so you're intense, spontaneous, and you kind of face me head on, okay? Like you're kind of like you're a conqueror, this one for sure. It's a warrior energy. Then you have my challenge here is the Lord of Root of the Power of Water. So it's the Ace of Wands. Overall, like, talk about my emotions with you, confess to you that I like you, kind of thing. And the reason why is that way is the Knight of Swords. It's very interesting. You have the Knight of Swords, Lord of the Winds and Breeze. I could definitely be a male here for another male, okay? It's a male who's kind of admiring a male, this one, okay? Like, I could be like, you're the fit type of man, okay? Or like sexy as shit, okay? Have like, you're reliable and magnetic, okay? And I'm kind of like looking at you and I want to be like you, this one, okay? Definitely like that. It could like just be like I'm bromancing with you, okay? Like I love you like that, okay? Like it happens, okay? Like I have a woman, okay? I'm not lesbian, I'm a woman, but I admire my manager at where I work at the airport, okay? She's like this, okay? She has magnetism, she's fit, she doesn't have the muscles, but then again, it's a female's like sisterhood, like it's cis romance, let's say. This one, if you're a male here, it could definitely be like a bromance kind of thing. Like, I admire like shit, brother, okay? You're like my big brother, take care of me, let's say. Or you're like a man that, like, anyways, let's, like, you know, Avengers and heroes, and they're all definitely like the fit type of people, and many people admire them, you know, they're fans of them, so you kind of have a real life fan kind of thing, okay? If this is not a woman we're talking about, okay? I could definitely be a male here too, so I will give you both energies. It could also be that you're a woman in this energy. But overall, I'm sensing it's more masculine. I'm talking about a male here. As if like I'm talking about you, but you're a male here. So you have the Six of Wands, Lord of Victory, and Six of Pentacles, Lord of Material Success. Dude, like, what I'm saying is that you're rich as shit, you're successful as shit, okay? Like, just, people just praise you, okay? This one, it's like people just praise you, and like they just kind of feel like they're not good enough for you. You have like the King of Swords here. overall it's more masculine vibes, okay? It's more like you have a person who just like likes you, okay? Like they would want to be around you all the time, okay? Could be, okay? If this is a male, for a male, it's more bromance, okay? Like I love you, dude. Like I find you like you're so like focused on success. You're so like spontaneous, you have your shit together overall. It's like there's a calmness to this night of, you know, like this night of Wands energy, okay? Like you're like a lightning bolt yourself. You're like Zeus a bit, okay? But overall, on a horse vibe, okay? And why I feel this way towards you, or I'm saying this about you, is because like I'm more the mental type, okay? I'm not really action oriented, okay? I'm like the, I know like I'm not the action oriented, charismatic, sexy, sex appealing guy like you are, okay? Like I'm kind of like saying you're so hot, okay? Like you have such vitality that it's like I want to be like that, you know? It's like that, but I'm not that. I'm more mental. I'm more like chiller. I'm less fit, okay? Like I don't go to the gym like you do perhaps, or I don't kind of do karate like you, or like kung fu like you. I don't know, whatever you do to kind of be fit like this, okay? It could be a female here, but this is overall males. With the Ace of Cups, it's more like to kind of, my challenge is to kind of like show you that I like you perhaps, or say that I like you just to get over it, you know? Like I don't know, guys, between guys, how you guys feel, or this could definitely be, I don't know, homosexual vibes. You'll know, okay? I don't know. If you're homosexual yourself or you're attracted to men, definitely this one might be interested in you, okay? Now if you're not homosexual, okay, you know it, because the level is different. I'm not feeling gay vibes here. I'm feeling like I'm straight, you're straight too, as you might be bisexual, or you'll know your own orientation, okay, sexual orientation, but I'm admiring you, okay? Like I look at you as if you're like my leader. You're like the it guy, you know? Like every guy wants to be like you know? It's like that. I admire you overall, okay? And my challenge is to kind of like deal with this admiration, okay? Like deal with this excitement whenever I see you, this element of I want to be like you kind of thing. I like you, but I want to be like you, okay? Like you're like an example to me, you know? And with the Lord of Material Gain, you have 9 of Pentacles in reverse with the 8 of Wands. Okay, for some of you, I'm gonna give you the gay vibe too, okay? Because for some part, there's 25% gay here, okay? If you know I'm gay, or you're gay yourself, then just take it. But I need to give you some like signs I'm gay too, okay? Because I don't want to guide people here to kind of like project themselves on other people, okay? You have to make sure of my sexuality, okay? Now if you're gay, then it's definitely, you'll know if I'm gay myself or not, okay? Now if I'm not gay, okay, and you're a woman here watching this, it's more like I like just how, you know, passionate, magnetic, and warrior-like you look, okay? Like you look like a warrior, okay? Like you have a lot of Aries in you, or you have a lot of like Sagittarius and Capricorn a bit, okay? And Leo a bit, but it's more Sagittarius, Aries vibes that kind of give this lightning bolt kind of energy, okay? So I myself could be more calmer type, less man, how can it be that I mean, each card has its own, each pile has its own, deck has its own way of expressing each suit card. So the Knight of Sword, it's more like stuck in the head. So I'm more like a mental type of person. I analyze myself, hence why when I self-evaluate, I kind of self-sabotage a bit. So I don't have that like quick thinking, quick acting, passionate drive like you, okay? So my challenge here with the Ace of Cups is to kind of show you that I'm interested in you, or show you that I like you, or show you that I am admiring you somehow, okay? Like I want to be like you, so I want to learn from you, perhaps, or I want to kind of be friends with you. Could be too. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Eight of Wands. Overall, with the Eight of Wands, it's more like I know I'm passionate about you. Like every time I see you, I'm excited. I'm kind of activated somehow. You know, like when people you like or people who are charismatic come in the room. Just observe it. Sometimes we can go more mundane here and look at how like a room of girls or a room brighten itself up, or something in the air changes when a football team comes in, okay? Or young sexy men come in, okay? Like the popular chicks come in. How do you feel? Okay, it could be a gang of guys or it could be the gang of girls here, and sexy females or sexy males or whichever orientation comes in. How does it kind of change the dynamic of the room? You know, it's like that, this one. So people are more activated, you know, it's like, because it stimulates, people stimulate each other. Energetically, it happens. Okay, the sexier a person is, the more people are kind of like je ne sais quoi, they act harder, okay, like they work harder just to kind of show off that, like, impress the person kind of thing. Okay, so overall, when you're there, okay, internally, I'm kind of like, when I'm talking about you overall, it's more like I'm kind of like thinking about how independent and confident you are, and how passionate you are, and how I feel activated when I'm kind of like with you. So I feel more stable, or I kind of trust myself more when I'm with you, kind of thing, instead of comparing myself. It's not a real comparing element, this one. This one, it's more, I want to be like you because I admire you. So it's admiration. It's not comparison. It's admiration. Overall. And they're, you know, activated a bit internally. I can't go more simple on this. I don't know. You should understand it. And with the Justice card and the King of Pentacles. Look, like I'm saying that you're more balanced, okay? Like on a physical level, like you have a balanced lifestyle, you have a balanced healthy diet, like you keep it cool overall. That's what I'm saying, okay? Like I'm saying that you keep it cool. You're the cool type of guy, okay, or girl. You're more centered, aligned, very centered overall, okay? Like to the point that you're confident like that. I can rely on you. You're always like speaking the truth. You're fair and square overall. And internally, when I'm saying those things, I'm definitely kind of, I'm not gonna say put you on the pedestal in my headspace. I'm putting you high up there. Okay, like I'm thinking that you're the type of person that's, you know, very focused on investing your time on yourself, your time on your business, your time on your job, or something of the sort, okay? But you're very balanced somehow. You're fair and square overall. You're always fair. You're the cool guy, basically. You're cool. You're chill. You're so hot. You have your shit together. Okay? And you act on it. Confidently like that. Like a warrior, okay? Like you're a warrior. You go to war all the time. Basically facing challenges. When you're facing challenges, you're like a warrior kind of thing, okay? And that this person finds it very cool. Okay, like we praise you, this one. More than anything, we praise you, we admire you. We kind of think you're up there, okay? Like high up there. High mighty a bit. And definitely I'm saying just how successful you are, okay? Like I'm talking about your success. Okay? Like if you've achieved many things constantly, you achieve many things constantly, you have a new business, you're kind of doing this, you kind of, I don't know, like you've completed certain projects, now you're kind of like working on something next. It's like that. That's one. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's like, I know you're rich or something. Like I know you're like, you flip money or something, you know, like you're rich as shit. Like I'm tired of this energy. It's just me kind of saying good things about you, okay? Good things, good things. You're successful, you're cool, you're chill, you're kind of like very success oriented, you're not afraid to go get it, like that. Okay, and I want to be like you, okay? Or I like you, this one. I like you so much. Okay, I could have bromance here, I could have sisterhood love here, as I could definitely be gay. Okay, so you'll know it. Confirm those things, definitely. Okay, you have to confirm those things. Now, if I'm a woman, you're a man, then definitely you're the cool guy. Okay, like I know you're the successful and prosperous type of guy. Okay, and I admire you, and perhaps I like you. This one. My challenge is to kind of say that I like you. In the middle card, it's in the initial, it could be like, I know you're single. And with the Eight of Wands, it's more like I'm passionate about the fact that you're single. So I'm excited about the fact that you're single. In the middle, it's more like I'm kind of looking at you and I'm saying that you're a fair and square type of guy. You're very aligned. You have your shit together, you think straight, and you're very centered. Okay, like centered is the word. Like you're not up there all the time, as you're not down there all the time. Like there's a regulation, like it's like you're like a tree, let's say. Okay, like you're well aligned like that, basically. You're well grounded, but then again, you have your roots, as you might have your branches, okay? Because the roots need to take energy from the source, which is the earth, right? And you know, the branches need access to the solar system, so solar energy, right? So it's like that. It's well balanced like that. Look at it like that. So you're very stable like a tree, but imagine like the Lord of the Ring second movie, I think, where the trees have legs. Could go that way. Okay, so it's more like that. But then again, deep down, I know perhaps that you're the investor type, you have a sharp mind overall. Okay, when I'm saying those things, I'm thinking at the same time that you're like a King of Pentacles. That's when I'm thinking about these things, then I'm definitely mentioning that you're optimistic type of person, and you always have a new opportunity to succeed. So you go after success, any opportunity you get. Okay, and with the Six of Pentacles, it's more like, I know you have money, I know you're the prosperous type, I know you're rich or something, and I'm talking about how rich you are, perhaps like that. Okay, so if we're going female male kind of dynamic, it's that way. Now if it's just guy, you're like, I want to be like you, man, like that. It's like when men see you, perhaps their eyes have a tendency to sparkle. Okay, they're so happy to see you all the time because you're like a hero for them. Okay, because when you're there, success is guaranteed as per them. Okay, because of your immense magnetism and the warrior-like energy of yours, and you're very reliable. Okay, so these are good characteristics, even for a female. is good characteristics. Okay, like who would say no to you? Come on. And whoever said no to you, then I guess they didn't know what they had. Right? Anyways, but I think for you, I don't think people would say no to you. Okay, and only fools would say no to you. Okay, so if anything, pile 6 is a big ass ego boosting. Okay, like I really did. I'm kind of like pumping your bubble. You know, your ego bubble. I'm pumping it. You know, good. But you're not just this. Okay. But you have good energy. Okay, like if we're talking about the Hermetic Tarot, like you have your shit together overall. Okay, and people rely on you too much, perhaps. But you have energy to provide, right? So it's like that. Okay, so this is all that I had. I know it was not well prepared, and I have a tendency to lose my focus sometimes. So just take what resonates, guys. If you wanted to like, dislike, comment down below. Okay, you can share my video too. If you want to donate to my channel, the coffee site is down below. Only if you wish to do so from a heart space, okay? Private readings, you can try for now. I'm still gonna say, please be patient with me. I'm not one of those tarot readers that you pay me first and then I kind of do the reading. It's like you send the intention, and sooner or later when I feel ready, I have the calling to sit down and do your reading, I will do it. So it could take like 2 weeks, 1 week, few days, if I'm having like that energy boost somehow. What else I wanted to say? And sometimes it can take months. Okay, so I have no discipline perhaps when it comes to tarot readings. Okay, I might have it as I might not have it, but then again, it's always changeable. Unfortunately, this is my truth for now. Okay, it doesn't seem professional, but if you have the calling to kind of meet me through video. Okay, I'm not gonna do I don't do in-person readings. I don't have the energy for that, unfortunately. Okay, so for now, this is how it is. That being said, I'm gonna leave you on this. So have a beautiful day. Bye, guys.